Yo!
I'm Adam Saxton.
And I'm Patrick LeBlanc.
And we are Guy in a Cube.
All right.
Patrick, what's up, man?
Man, just...
It's been a while.
Happy to be home for a bit. But I'm happy to be home for a bit, right?
Me too.
We've been traveling.
Me too. We've been traveling a lot. I got gold status. Yay.
Yeah. I am... After the trip we're going to talk about a little bit, I may be platinum.
Oh.
So,
wow.
too much travel.
Big
too
man.
much travel, man. I don't want to be platinum.
Yeah. It comes with responsibilities.
It does.
Like you got to travel more.
You got to travel more. I don't want to be platinum. I don't want to be platinum.
Yeah. So traveling, we just had Pass Summit.
It's a good trip.
I love Pass, man. Every year, man. It's like a family reunion. Love Pass.
It is a family reunion.
Love
and I learned a lot. I always tend to learn things at Pass. I do.
You and Brent Ozar were doing some fun stuff.
Yeah, I was hanging out with Brent. I did a session with William Wolf, the guy with the really big beard, on statistics and Power BI. And I still have to share that. I'm going to do a video on it. I promised people that I would do a video on how I made a DBCC call over multiple tables to get all stats information. And so I promise I'll get around to doing a video. Somebody had a really good idea that I need to talk to you about. Is they said you should make a custom connector for it. And I was like, that's interesting, but I can make DBCC calls. Like, yeah, but the way you did all the fancy stuff, it could just prompt us. I was like, okay, talk to Adam about it, and we'll see where it goes. I haven't talked to you about it, obviously, but
not yet. Well, you just did.
I'll talk to you about it. I did, yeah, I just did. But it was fun, and we did our session, right? We did
Guy in a Cube Unplugged. We had a bunch of people in there.
And it was fun.
We laughed a little. We cried a little. I almost destroyed my laptop when the sorting thing didn't work. Yeah.
That's what you get for letting me mess with your laptop.
Someone asked me because we did the thing and I'm like, all right, this should just work. I've done it before and it didn't work like 3 times in a row. I'm like, what the heck? Which I finally got it to work. But someone asked me, was like, wow, that was pretty funny how you like faked that it didn't work. And I'm like, no, it actually didn't work. I was pissed.
But you know what? People thought we rehearsed that.
Yeah.
The whole thing. They're like, how much time did you guys spend putting that session together? It was like,
yeah, we got some good feedback also, like ways to improve it and maybe tighten it up a little bit. And
we got to keep it up.
Yeah,
Matt Mason, right?
Can't have the down times.
Yeah, that's why I like Matt so much. Matt's candid. And, you know, most people go, "Oh, it was great. It was great." But Matt was like, "It was good." But
he's like, "It was good, but it would have been great had you not had the downtime."
Yeah, so, that was awesome. That was great feedback.
Yeah.
So I want to say this, right? If you guys attend one of our sessions, right, and you don't give us really high ratings, like you should, tell us why. Please tell us why. Same thing with the videos, right?
Yep.
If you watch the video and you kind of don't like it, put it in the comments. Say, hey, I kind of didn't like this one. Please do that. Because it's all about making them better. Yeah. And so I will tell you, my biggest critic is this guy that I'm on the video with, Adam. So Adam comes back and he'll go, hey, buddy, you need to do this. You need to tighten this up. You need to do that. I appreciate it, though, right? Yeah. I appreciate it.
I'm like, Patrick doesn't show up till halfway in, and we got to change that.
That's right. All right.
And that was the birth of the Yo.
That was the birth of the Yo. Man. I'm excited. I like the Yo, though. Yo is cool. Yep. Yo is cool.
It's our thing now. So.
It's our thing.
So
what else? Pass Summit.
Yeah. So, and we spent a lot of time at the clinic.
Yes.
And so here's some B-roll of what the clinic looked like. So yeah, it was a fun time, man. That's my week of no sleep and alcohol intake, and recovery the weekend after.
What surprises me is how big Guy in a Cube is. Not no ego, right? Nothing like that, but people know us, man, and I was excited about that. It was fun.
I love connecting with people that have watched it and
And people go, it's so nice to meet you guys in person. So
I remember
that was awesome.
I think it was last. So it wasn't this year, but I think the year before, someone came up to me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're real." And I'm like, yes, I am real.
It was funny. I was walking with
awesome.
two people down, I forget the name of that main street, but we were walking down Seattle, and I was walking with two people, two of my customers actually, and this lady, she just came up, she was like, oh my God, it's Guy in the Cube. I was like, oh yeah, it's me, it's Patrick. She was like, where's Adam? I was like, he's on his way.
Yeah, I'm coming.
He's coming.
It was a good time. I love Pass. So.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It was awesome, man.
So what else we got coming up?
You got some big news. Let's talk about your big news first.
Well, let's finish the traveling stuff first.
Okay.
So we got some more travels that are coming up. So in 1 week we are going. Where are we going?
Uruguay, South America.
South America. I had to figure out where that was.
I looked it up on a map, man. I had to look it up on a map.
Yeah, so it's just south of Brazil, and we're going to be spending a couple days down there to Sequel Saturday. It's their first Sequel Saturday.
Days. We're spending many days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We leave on Wednesday. We get there on Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Thursday at noon. And then we have our first session
Thursday night. You've got your session, which is crazy.
Intro to SAS Tabula Models.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping in the back of the room. So if you hear me snore, just throw something at me.
It's gonna be so much for you to learn, man. It's so much. I know
but I'm
you want to know about
tired,
Tabula Models.
I'm gonna be going on like 30 hours.
It's gonna be a good session. It's just an intro, though. You'll know everything that I'm talking about. It's just intro to Tabula, but it's gonna be fun, right? I was a little cautious at first, but now I'm really excited about it. I was worried. I was a little worried. It's like all this travel. But it'll be okay, right? I'll tough through it, and then the next day,
then we got
you're presenting.
I'm doing a pre-con. So
I'm gonna be sleeping.
You're gonna be sleeping in the back of the room. Even though you said you wanted to present a session, I think that's out the window now. That ain't happening now. So we'll be doing the pre-con, and then we'll be doing Sequel Saturday on that Saturday. And then
we're doing Guy in the Cube Unplugged.
Yes. We are.
And then I think we're doing intro to Azure AS.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna get you. I'm pulling you into this one because I want to do like a load test on Azure AS, and I'm gonna need your help. Definitely gonna some PowerShell help from you. And so we're doing that one together also. You just found out.
Okay.
You just found out. All right. So we're doing both those together. There you go.
I thought I had it easy after the morning.
No. I
was gonna go sightseeing while you were still talking.
Yeah, just cut me into some of the pictures, right? Just
Photoshop me. I'll Photoshop me in. That's fine. I brought a cardboard cutout of you, so when I go, I can just stand next to it. I got Patrick with me always, man. I bought 2 new shirts. So on the cardboard cutout of you, it's going to say "I love you," and then on my shirt, it's going to say "I know."
I gotta remember to bring my my Guy in the Cube Massage Data shirt.
Yes.
A lot of people like those shirts at the summit. We ran out of those shirts immediately. But I think I'm gonna try to bring mine.
There were people upset.
Yes.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. So, maybe we'll get another batch printed. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And then cool. And then we got next year. We got Sequel Bits in London,
which is actually not too far away,
right? Not too far away, no, because we got 2 pre-cons we're doing.
2 full day sessions.
So we gotta put that together, and then we've got Sequel Conference in Germany right after that.
So we leave. We fly to London, which will be my first time in London. Watch out, London. You're not ready for this guy. You are not ready for this guy. And then we leave London and we fly to
We're flying to Frankfurt. But we've got to drive down to Darmstadt, which is where the conference is in Germany.
Wherever that is.
Which I was there.
It's
like 15-20 minutes south of Frankfurt.
So never been to either one of these places.
Yeah.
So I'm going international, and I don't think you guys know what's about to happen. So it's going to happen.
I don't think you know what's about to happen, especially with you presenting Thursday night. Oh man,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm coming to a country near you.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I don't have any other travel after that.
I'm gonna be in Seattle at the end of January for an internal Microsoft training thing.
I'll be there too, but I just probably won't be presenting, so that's okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be there.
We'll be hanging out.
Hanging out. There'll be many beers. Many beers will be had. It's like they have the best. I like Manny's when I'm up in Seattle, and Mac and Jack.
Yeah, Mac and Jack's my Manny's is my fallback if Mac and Jack's not there.
That's right. If there's no Mac and Jack, then I got to get Manny's.
Yeah.
All right. So big announcement. Is it time for the big announcement?
We can, yeah.
All right. So you're going to be up in Seattle at this internal conference because
so I am on the Power BI Cat team now.
Nice.
So
nice.
nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So you should have like some fanfare. Yay. Go ahead.
Party poppers flying off.
Yeah, you should have something going on.
Yeah, so I'm no longer on the documentation team for Power BI. So I'm on the Power BI Cat team, which is a customer-focused team. So we're going to be doing a ton of cool stuff. So I'm excited about
awesome.
that.
That's awesome.
Going to be working with Casper and some other folks, and it's going to be good.
Yeah. Everybody knows Casper, right?
A lot of people know Casper. I found a few people that don't know Casper. So
yeah. Casper's AS. If you want to know some stuff about Azure analysis or any analysis services, talk to Casper, man. He will blow your mind. I remember the first time Casper introduced me to Super DAX. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So,
yep.
Congratulations, man. Big move.
Thank you.
Big move.
Thank you. Yeah,
Is it
I'm
a big
excited.
Move?
It's a huge move. I love it.
Huge move.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. I think it's where I belong. So I think it fits what I like to do and just do some cool stuff.
Where you belong?
You just feel it, man.
I don't know where I belong. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel I fit in anywhere I go.
Oh, that's all right.
Anyway, all right. Cool, man. Congratulations. Big up to Adam.
Yeah.
Making big things happen.
That's it.
So we'll see you. You'll be at all the big conferences now, though, right? So we'll get to hang.
Probably.
We'll get to see you.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. That's excellent.
Yeah.
All right. What else, man? What else is going on in our
we had
world?
So Power BI had a good announcement last week. We announced the Azure AD B2B.
That's right.
So that's pretty good.
That's right. For me, that's huge. So I talked about B2B a long time ago with Azure Analysis Services.
Yep.
That was really big. But now B2B kind of takes it to the next level, right? It takes it to, so it's not just about giving people access to the data, it's giving people access to what? What is this B2B
This is really focused
for?
on the apps that you create and publish inside of Power BI. So you can take those apps and then share them out with people outside of your organization. And that's done through Azure AD B2B, business to business.
So if I work at Guy in the Cube, we work for Microsoft, I create an app, now I can give you access to that app.
Yeah. Let me show you, let me go to the Azure portal. I'll show you here real quick where we've got, Casper and I were playing around with this. And if I go to Azure AD and I go to my users and then we can see in here that I've got, in the users list, you would see my actual, like, if I invited in my guy, this is my Guy in a Cube tenant, and if I invited my Microsoft ID, you would actually see A. Saxton at Microsoft.com listed there.
So the big thing for me though is level of permission. You know, so if I'm a Power BI admin, do I need some other level of permission in the tenant in Azure Active Directory to give someone access to my apps?
Yeah, and there's two ways to do it, and and I've got a video that I posted up on the Power BI YouTube channel. It goes all through it, so if you haven't seen that, check that out. But basically, there's two ways to do this. One is from the admin side of it, so the global admins can do this inside of the Azure AD portal itself. You can do this whole new guest user up here on the top, and then invite that user into the tenant. The other way you can do it is users can do it from an ad hoc perspective if it's allowed in your tenant. So admins can restrict this. But you could go into the app and just put in that external email address, and then that person will get an email invite. They can accept it, and then they can get access to it. So,
and there's a white paper also, right?
There's a white paper. Yep.
Yeah.
The white paper goes through it as well. So
I read the white paper actually before I watched your video.
A lot of people are excited about it. I saw some good buzz on Twitter where they're like, "Yes, we can finally do this with, other groups." So it's it'll be good.
I think about it in my current role, I work at U.S. Education, and we have these large Department of Educations or these large districts, and sometimes each one have their own tenant, right? So I may have, Department of Education, then District 1 may have their own tenant, but the Department of Education has this holistic, dashboard that they create that collects data across the district, and they want to share out with principals, and this is huge. Yeah. This is huge now.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Because now, all right.
It's good stuff.
Cool, man.
It'll be good. All right, so we were at PASS, and we met up with Marco Russo. And Marco's a great guy. I love Marco.
Yeah, Marco's funny, man.
He's funny. He ended up taking us out for pizza.
Oh,
he's a pizza aficionado, we found out. And
we wouldn't have found that pizza place, right?
I would have never found. That was a long walk, too.
Yeah,
we were coming back from the pizza place, and I'm like, we're getting a car back, right? And he's like, yeah. And it was cold.
It was cold. It snowed.
Oh my gosh. It snowed that morning. Yeah. Oh, we got a car back. I was like, thank you.
Yeah. The beer was good at that place, too. Sorry, I got to bring up the beer.
Beer was good. But like what I love about Marco is typically when he does presentations, he's a little more conservative. Although at PASS he got a little crazy in his one talk and started jumping up and down and hollering.
So the first thing that we have to remember, naming convention. Never, ever use table names for measure references. As you see, I use the voice and the tone and the volume to highlight a few concepts. So I think that this is very important. And so when you have a measure reference, you should never use a table name before the name of the measure.
Which I like. That's the Marco I know. But when we're hanging out just outside of the talks and all that, he's a funny guy. He knows how to have a good time. So.
He does. I rode back with him to the car back. Yeah,
because we had like 8 or 9 people, so we had to take like multiple vehicles. So
and we were talking about the whole bidirectional filtering thing. Yeah. So anyway, it was pretty cool.
So we sat down with him. He's going to be at Bits with us in February. And so we sat down and had a little chat with him. Check out this talk. We are joined by the Marco Russo right here, all the way from Italy, hanging out with us to talk about stuff. So what are you up to, Marco? We're at PASS Summit. What did you do here?
I think that they called me to talk about DAX and to talk about data modeling with DAX and Tabor and Power BI, because basically I do this all the time.
Yeah. No, I didn't think you did DAX.
I didn't think you did DAX.
No. What's this DAX thing? I don't.
This strange acronym that you speak of.
It's the name of an index of the stock exchange in Germany.
I know what DAX is. Yeah. I watch Star Trek.
I thought it was a language.
Yeah,
it is.
Is it?
It's a language.
It's not a language.
It's a language.
Is it a programming language or expression language?
It's a query language that you can use, and a formal language that you can use to query data. But you probably know DAX too.
Yeah, we know. We don't know as much as you.
Not as much as you.
Yeah. No,
not as much. I watch your videos. Not as much as you.
Okay.
No.
All right. So we saw something on Twitter.
Yeah.
And the gist of it is, I'm not going to repeat the exact thing because
no.
But the gist of it was that we shouldn't be using bidirectional relationships. What's your take on that? What do you suggest?
Let's say that you know, before recording you told me this in other words.
I did say it in other words.
And I didn't say that words. Yeah. Okay. So, but the concept is that
said if you're going to use it, you're going to go to
straight. You're not going to pass go.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But
hashtag fake news.
This could be. This is a fake news. Actually, I confirm.
Yeah.
Because I didn't say that, and I didn't say that with that word.
Right. Yes. Yeah, so what did you mean?
I mean that bidirectional filters are dangerous, extremely dangerous. Very dangerous. So you have to manage them carefully. If you don't know what is the side effect you might have, better not to use them.
Right. And most people don't, right? Most people have no idea.
Almost nobody.
And they just turn them on.
No. Yeah. Turn it off by default.
Yes.
Then when you turn it on, if you are on the terminal area of a data model with no side effects, then you can enable it. Now, did you understand what I said?
Yeah.
No. Come on, nobody, because not even I understand what is the terminal area.
I'm just assuming you mean turn them on and test them.
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean?
So when I turn them on, go see what the effects is.
No.
I mean, okay. Then I don't understand. I don't understand.
If you have a DAPT, don't use it. Don't enable it in the model, at least.
Okay.
Because you can obtain the same effect by using cross filter.
See, I told you cross filter. I bet you what he was saying is use cross filter. Use cross filter.
And using cross filter,
be selective with it. Right? You're isolated.
Exactly. Because this way you only apply the effect on one measure. Then you repeat this on another measure, and that's it.
But if you're going to do basic relationships, you're going through the single path, not the bidirectional. Right. So you're not affecting everything. You're targeted.
Yeah.
Targeted.
Yep.
Yeah, because with the demos that I usually do, I have 4, 5, maybe 6
7 tables.
Yep.
And then I ask, how many of you have this model for real? Nobody raised their hands.
And then, not a star schema model, or what is?
It could be a star schema. The problem is that most of the people have 20, 30 tables, maybe several star schemas all together. So basically, there are several star schemas all interconnected. And here is where the bidirectional filter could be dangerous for 2 reasons: performance and results.
Right.
And I try to scare people looking at a very simple query producing different results. And so they were scared enough, probably, that they
scares them.
So they interpreted the scaring as they're going someplace bad.
I'm not able to comment your statement. I try to be, I maybe that they got this message from somewhere. I don't know, but it totally was not my intention.
And he said this wasn't going to be good.
No, I never said that. I never said that. Absolutely. I can guarantee.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I told him cross-filter. I said, Marco's going to say cross-filter.
Yeah, cross-filter is better. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So we were chatting before, and I was telling you I refer a lot of people to DAX patterns.
Yeah.
And you said some changes are coming.
Well, we wrote DAX patterns several years ago, and actually we thought about DAX patterns more years ago, at the point that I'm starting to realize that maybe that we even started to imagine this before DAX was anyway, this is just a joke. We wrote DAX pattern with Excel 2013, when Excel 2013 was in the market, and we didn't have Power BI, we didn't have the new features of DAX. So everything is in DAX pattern, still works. It is just not the optimal way to do things today.
There's been a lot of changes.
We have new function. We had the bidirectional filters. We have the cross filter. We have many new stuff that can help us improve the feature or even just simplify the code. So we're working on a new version of the DAX patterns in 2018. We're halfway, so I hope in early 2018 we will be able to ship a new version of the website with the new all the old patterns, the new the same patterns with the new new DAX.
That's exciting.
Yes.
And hopefully some new patterns.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
You guys crank out some.
And this stuff is just available for free.
So here's what I imagine you guys do on your week. This is your weekend, right? You guys stay up on the weekend. You're excited. You're like, I'm just gonna bust out the M reference and I'm gonna figure out these patterns. That's a good time on the weekend, isn't it?
No.
Exactly.
All right. Exactly.
He eats pizza.
I eat pizza.
That's what he does.
I just pictured Marco just sitting there at the computer, just shuffling through the M reference.
No. Actually, I spend a lot of time on my computer. I have to say. I have to admit that yes, you need to spend time.
Absolutely,
spend time.
Everybody watching this too.
I would also say you're probably figuring this out before the M reference even gets updated. So I'm on the docs team, and I know when that gets updated, and there's a little bit of a delay. So you probably hear about.
No, actually, the biggest challenge is for the book because we are going to write a new edition of the Purple book. The
definitive guide to DAX.
Definitive guide.
Helping with the pronunciation. Sometimes my pronunciation.
That's a great book.
The definitive guide to DAX.
It's a good book.
Let me say this: if you want to learn DAX, you need that book.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You said it.
I'm saying it. I'm
telling
everyone.
I wrote. Otherwise, they've advertising.
I'm saying
so
it.
I don't want
I'm
to
saying
advertise.
You can get if books aren't your thing, they've got great trainings on SQLBI.com too that you can go through and learn.
You need that book. If you're writing, if anybody's writing DAX, you need that book. You should not be writing DAX.
You may not want to pimp out your stuff, but we're going to pimp out your stuff.
Okay.
If you're writing DAX and you don't have that book, you're not writing DAX.
And the book is still very, very updated today, even if we wrote it in 2015. But we are writing on the version that will be shipped in 1 year or maybe more. Because we had to start earlier. Writing book. It's a long book. We have to show features. But I'm NDA, so I cannot say that. Okay.
So you're just teasing us.
I think so. Right?
No,
it's like a little flirt. It's a little flirting going on.
Just know that the book, when it comes out, there'll be some good stuff in there, and it'll be relevant at the time that it's published.
And when the book comes out, you need to go buy it. You don't hesitate. Just go get it. I'm telling you, go get it. It's worth every penny.
Marco works with the product team, and he knows he's able to test this stuff to get you stuff get you timely information at the time it comes out, so you guys can just hit the ground running.
So we joke about being intimate with data.
Yeah.
This guy's intimate with DAX.
Intimate with DAX.
He is intimate with DAX, right? He likes to get in there and just love on the DAX.
Sometimes it's scary, sometimes it's scary. You figure out, you have a dream about a DAX formula in the night. It's not...
You're in the shower, you're just relaxing, and this DAX is just coming
DAX
into your head.
So Power BI is my lady.
Yeah.
DAX,
DAX.
his sweet mistress.
Yeah.
That's his sweet mistress.
It could be.
It is. See? It's a sweet mistress.
Hard time, guys.
Marco didn't know what he signed up for on this.
It's a sweet mistress.
All right, so what else is going on, Marco? Where are you going to be? What's your schedule like? What's going on?
Then I will go home for a couple of weeks before coming back to Seattle.
Your home misses you.
Yes.
Probably.
You're coming back to Seattle?
Bellevue, actually.
Bellevue.
Seattle, Bellevue, committee.
Yeah.
And then for this year, no other trainings.
Yes.
We are planning trainings for the next year, but in the meantime, we write articles.
You got to actually do work, right? You got to pay the bills.
Actually. Yeah, too. Yes. We have to try. Yes.
Yeah. And then word has it that you were going to be at SQL Bits.
SQL Bits. I missed SQL Bits for 2 years, but I cannot for reason I cannot disclose.
Okay.
I cannot miss this. Secrets. For this, I cannot miss this edition in 2018 in London.
It's in
London.
And
I love London.
It's in London.
You know what? Just because of that, I'm going to be at SQL Bits.
And I'm going to be at SQL
nice.
Bits.
Yeah.
We're all going to be
So the next episode will be there with us.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
It's a promise. Okay?
Yeah.
It's going to be guys in London.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a good time.
All right, that'll be good. Good time.
The
Bits is fun. Last year was my first Bits.
This will be my first Bits.
This will be his first Bits.
It's a nice experience.
Oh,
it was
looking
awesome.
forward to it.
So you can check out the video I did for last year's Bits. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So
guys in London.
all right, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for watching this, Marco.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for showing up on the Unplugged
Thank you
show.
very much.
Thank you so much.
We love having you.
We love having you.
Keep up the good work.
By the way, I love your videos.
Thank you. I know you like. Thank you so much for liking them.
I love your videos. It's an honor for me to be.
An honor for us.
I'm getting chills. I'm
No.
getting chills. Oh, you kidding me?
For real.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome, man. Yeah.
Great.
All right, so that was our talk with Marco. It was a good time, and can't wait to meet up with him again in February. That'll be good. All right, Patrick. It was good hanging out, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, man.
We gotta keep
see
this
you
up
next week or week after next, whenever we're in Uruguay. I'll see you.
Yeah. We'll be caught up in Uruguay, and then hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving in the U.S. So Thanksgiving's tomorrow. It's gonna be good. I love me some turkey.
You know what though? I got to say this. I prefer the Cornish hens. So my wife knows, so she'll make me some Cornish hens. I do, man.
You're like the blue M&M guy, right? Like you go to a talk, you can only have a bowl of blue M&Ms.
That's right.
It's a little diva in your own right.
I am a little diva. I am.
I didn't know about the hen thing, man. That's new.
I do, man. I do like the Cornish hen. I like the turkey, but if I have a preference, and I like the Cornish hens. Anyway,
are you
happy Thanksgiving.
Are you a turducken guy?
I am not. I do like duck, but I'm not a turducken guy. I'm not a turducken guy. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. And if you don't know what a turducken is, go look it up. You'll be
go look
amazed.
it up. Go check it out.
Thing.
Adam's not going to post a link in the comments below for that one. That's on you.
I know. All right, guys, let us know what you thought down in the comments below. If you have any questions for anything we talked about, or you just want to take part of the conversation, would love to hear what you think. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Smash it if you so desire. If it's your first time here, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more great content for both myself and Patrick. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep being awesome, and we'll see you in the next video.